Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Eugene. Welcome to Random World. We're looking at Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a 12-day puzzle countdown. We are looking at advent calendars all month long. This one is a puzzle advent calendar. How I'm going to do this one is we are going to open every single day in this calendar in this one video. So if you don't want to see that, skip, come back afterwards, or come back, watch day one, come back and forth. Without further ado, let's dig in. I'm going to take the wrapping off and let's look at it. All right, we have the package off. We're going to open up day one. So the way they have this one is, the format is actually all over the place. We're just going to show you. Day one's here. Day two is here. All right, day three is in this corner, four is here. So they're all over the place. We're going to open day one. Before I actually start ripping up, the box is actually pretty cool. It's a wreath here with Jack in the middle, Sally here, and then you have the kids, Oogie Boogie here and his kids, and then some type of puppet, the vampire puppet, I think that's what it was. So it folds down like so, and then you have, here's the puzzle. We're gonna build this right now, and then we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna do the reverse of it at the end of the video. So stay tuned to the end of the video if you wanna see more stop motion of the puzzle just going away, and that's how we're gonna do it. All right, so let's go build it. Up to snow. Good. So you get Sally here, you get Zero here, and you get one of the children. Well, you get two of the children. The puzzle is pretty easy to put together. It's only 42 pieces. The contrast between the purple in the back is nice. The detail on it, that's pretty cool too. And it does say Disney right here. I do like this puzzle. It was pretty easy. I hope you enjoyed the stop motion of the build of it. The pieces, again, are good quality. So that was good. The artwork, Zero looks a little bit weird, but it's more of like that. They all have their mouths open. So it's like, it's artistic. So, I mean, you get all three children and a little present for Oogie Boogie. So it's like you're giving gifts. I like Zero's house. It's a nice puzzle. I have no complaints about it. I think it's nice. And if your child or yourself like puzzles, I think this one is, this puzzle is pretty easy to put together. It's nice and square. It's evenly spaced. 48 by 48. So overall, I give it a thumbs up. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this particular puzzle? Okay, so day two is right here. We're going to open day two up. All right. Here's the puzzle. Nice and green. We are going to open this. We're going to build it in stop motion, and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go do it. Day two. Okay, we are looking at Jack Skellington as a snowman. Wouldn't you want to be a snowman? I know, my voice. You're like, oh my God, Eugene, you should be a singer. I know, I should be. He has, you can see his arms here. You can see his arms here. He has a bone circle around the green background with a lighter, like a lime green in the middle for the like the moon, and has like little teeny snowflakes around it. It reminds me of like, you're really trying to make a painting of some sort. So I mean, this one is a really nice one as well. It's a nice puzzle. Again, it was easy to put him together, is how I started with him, and then I went around the sides. All these pieces match the other ones, so they're all in the same places. So if you are having difficulties and if you get one together, you can kind of see what type is going to go next. Just FYI. But he has a little smirk on his face because you can see the little eyes there, and then his top hat. It's a nice puzzle. Again, just like yesterday's. I have no complaints. Quality on this one was had some little bit of defects there. So some of them popped up a little bit. So it wasn't the highest quality, but still a neat puzzle, fun for any age to do. What are your thoughts? Day 3 is right here. I'll drop that. Nice and easy, nice. These are really thick cardboard pieces. All right, so here's the next puzzle. We're gonna build this in stop motion. Let's do it. All right, now we're looking at a little Jack Skeleton. I don't know why they like to have the mouth open up on this. It's a just like day 1 when you're showing them. There's like a nut. Oh, this is probably like a nutcracker version of him. But they did that in day 1 too, and I thought it was a little off. But I was like, okay, artistic point of view. I just wish his mouth was shut because it kind of looks a little weird like that. He does have a Santa beard. He is wearing his Santa outfit. He does have a little present on the bottom there. And then you can see his candy canes are sharp as little picks. Just like in the movie where they made them all scary. It's a nice contrast between the orange in the middle for the red, and then the dark red around the side. So it's emphasizing spotlight on him. And then he has regular red for his Santa hat and his little his white thing there. So, and he has little rosy cheeks. So it's a nice puzzle. It was, again, super easy to put together. Colors, since there's so many different colors, this type of puzzle is pretty easy and doesn't take an expert puzzleist. Do you like this puzzle? We are gonna do day 4 now. Yeah, push it hard. All right, it's a purple puzzle. Let's go ahead and build this one right now. Okay, this one is a remembrance of the first puzzle. Like, they took that big picture and then they made it just zoomed in on the 3 kids, which is interesting that they did that. Like, they didn't come up with a different picture here. They just like, okay, we'll use the same artwork. We'll just zoom in and then put this. So that, in that sense, I don't like it. I wish they would have came up with something a little bit different because we've already seen the scene. We just weren't zoomed in. You have 12 days only. Try to do something 12 days differently is what I would just say, but that's just my take on it. Having a close-up version of the kids is fine. Like, if you really like the kids, but I wanted something different, So on another note, it's super easy to put together. They're all really the same type of pieces, and the quality on this one were fine and no complaints. Coloration is fine, purple on purple, and then you have the zoomed in on the kids themselves. Do you have the same thoughts as me, or do you like the idea that they zoomed in and they might zoom in on other characters as well? So that's the question: is did they do that? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Now we're moving on to day 5, and day 5 is right here. So you push it against the wall here, so you can do it one-handed. Well, that's ruined. I try to, you try to be nice and easy with it. At least I'm not going to drop anything in this one. Normally I always drop my little Evan stuff. Okay, so we are going to build this one. This is day 5. Let's do it. Okay, we're looking at a little happy little toy with its mouth open weirdly. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about the whole mouth thing. So I don't know why I keep focusing on it. My eyes just go straight to it. I don't know how your eyes go, or that's the same feeling you get, but maybe it's an artistic point of view. Like, there's a style that I don't know about, because I like to do art, but I don't know art. Like, I'm not an artist in that sense. If I don't know all of the famous artists or all the styles that they do. I never took art history. So this one has a green background, green center, just a different lime green in the middle. Presents are there. I hope this one doesn't come from a bigger one that emphasizes, like, this is the smaller picture and this is the enlarged picture, because I have a feeling that's how it's going to be, just because of the first the kids, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I love this one? I like the idea of this one, and I like that this one's different. So well, hopefully it stays different. Now we're on day 6, and day 6 is the top of Jack's head. So we got to push on Tim Burton here. We're going to push this down, and we're going to pull it out. All right, here we go. And we're going to build it and talk about it. Let's do it. Up to snow good again. This was yesterday's, and this was, I think, the day before that. No, that was day 3. So it looks like when you see one of these up to snows, we're going to get all 3 characters. That's my guess. So I'm assuming we're going to get a large one of him very shortly. So it's just, I mean, it's a 12-day calendar. Why didn't they just come up with 12 different altogether Halloween one, the Nightmare Before Christmas ones? So in that sense, I'm not liking day 6, and this is your halfway point. This is your coup de grace, you know, like, I don't know, man, I was really hoping to love this one. And I like the artwork, again, with the weird mouths opened up. That looks like he's wearing a mask. I like the concept, and I like that these are puzzles. I just don't like they're all themed where in sets, maybe there's going to be, well, so there's 12. So then there might be another up to snows. No good. One more of those because we have 3 and 3 so far. So that's 6. Unless they got me different ones. I'm assuming we're going to get another one up to snow good. I'm disappointed. Now I almost guarantee we're going to get him in another day. So we'll see. Maybe someone else isn't disappointed. Maybe someone's seeing the same viewpoint I am. I don't know. Oh, other than I didn't pay very much for this one. I think I only paid $5 for this puzzle box. So I think I got it at the 5 and Below store. And I hope I only paid $5. I might have paid a little bit more. Sometimes 5 and Below is a little bit more expensive. But I think I only paid $5 for the whole set. So for puzzles wise, getting 12 puzzles for $5 is not a bad deal at all. Now we're on day 7, which is down here on the bottom. I'm gonna rip it. Okay, it's festive colors here, as you can see. Some reds and some like burgundy red and a yellow here. We're gonna build this one. This is day 7. Let's do it. Okay, this is a better one. This one is a different one. This one is making a list, scaring it twice. You have Sally and you have Jack here holding Christmas presents. Again with the mouths dropped. I don't know. It's gotta be some type of artist. If you know the artist that does that, please throw in the comments below or why you think they're doing it. I have no clue. I like the contrast between the like dark orangey yellow and then the maroon color for the orange. Like I like this coloration. It kind of suits it. The artwork on themselves are really cool, except for the mouthpieces. It's bothering me. I don't know why it's bothering me so much, but it is. I do like the spider web, and then I like it saying making it list and scaring it twice. I do like that too. So I like this one. This one is what I want to see in this advent calendar. I want to see something different. I want to see something like not the same puzzle. So this one was like a very nice. When I was building it, I'm like, oh, this one's different. I was like, oh, what does this even spell? So I like this one. I think this is a good enhancement to the puzzle. I kind of think this should have been on day 6 because that would have been a happier moment for me on day 6. What's your thoughts? All right, now we're moving on to day 8. So we're gonna pop this one down right next to Sally's head and a little wreath action going on. Killer wreath, probably. Little roses. Okay, they're in a little plastic. It definitely feels like a smaller one. We're gonna build this one now. I don't think there's gonna be one without their mouths being open. I don't know why. Again, you're hearing me say it over and over again. So I guess, you know what? I'm always gonna say it. They have rosy cheeks, mouth open. They are zoomed in. This is another type that I appreciate. I appreciate that this isn't one of the ones that are singled out. You have Zero there on his little doghouse. You can barely see his doghouse, but he is sitting on his doghouse. And you have the Nutcracker type of Sally and Jack. Probably they took the same image. They did. They took the same image from the first week. They took all three images. They're all the same images. They just rotated them, so they kind of went cheap. That's why it's $5. But I mean, you could have sold this thing a lot easier for just different artwork. You could have changed them a little bit. But I don't think they did. I think they just took the same cut and paste and threw it and just put a little extra on, said, "Poof, done," and tapped themselves on the back. This one, you do see little zeros here. You see Jack up here, and you see another zero up there. It's an easy puzzle to put together, as long as you follow what it is. I like it. Now I'm realizing at this point of what the calendar is, and they're really not doing anything new and exciting. They're just using the same couple figures, and they're just popping them in with different backgrounds. I don't know. If you get it for yourself, you're gonna start realizing that, and you're like, huh. And if you get it for a kid, maybe they might notice. I don't know. We're moving on to day 9, which is on this side. So we're gonna. I was trying to be really nice with it. Not that I was giving it away, because some of them I'm giving away, but mainly, artwork was actually pretty nice on it. It's a smaller one. Feels a smaller one because they're 12 to 42 pieces. This one's definitely not 12 pieces, but it is what it is. So we are gonna build this one now. This one is all a character. Okay, yes, this is new right here. Again, this is from earlier in the advent calendar. We still haven't seen a large one of him. Here's Jack in the same suit. We've seen this little guy up here, and we've seen Sally. This is the only thing that's missing is Zero. And it does say, "Making Christmas Fright. Make a list, scaring it twice." So they reused the logo here, and they just made making Christmas Fright. It's a different image, like I say, like I'm kind of picking up what they're trying to do. And do I like it? All the mouths are open. They're all always going to be open because they're not changing that image. I think the creators of this one were lazy, just in my mind, because you're getting the same images, just taking them and moving them around. And I don't like that feature. Does anyone like the stop motions, at least, that I've been doing? Because we're going to be doing the reverse of them right at the end of the video. Just a little reminder if you are following through on my little I'm not talking very long on these because there's not much at this point that I want to talk about, because you get frustrated. You just see it and you're like, they're in a reef of some type of scribbles. And they definitely went with a type of art that I'm not familiar with. I'm just not singing to me. It's not making me go yay, because I wanted to see something different each day. It's kind of cool to see. It could even be harder. Maybe I shouldn't say that because I do have other puzzle videos that I'm making, so I really probably don't really want harder. I don't know. Let's move on. Then we're on day 12, 10. We're on day 10. Right in the middle, we're going to open up Jack's face here. That's definitely a lot of little pieces. All right. We're going to build this one in stop motion. Hope you enjoy it, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, there he is. That is what I was expecting. I was expecting to see him somewhere. We're just seeing him on day 10, which is interesting that we're seeing him on day 10. I like Oogie Boogie. I dressed up as him as Halloween one year. I made a big burlap suit in a sense. Yeah, it was a full suit. I think I turned out pretty good. Stuffed myself with some cotton and had some fun with it. Look at how it looks like a mask, but not even on a mask. Like, it's a slice here, and then it's out. Like, this one doesn't work at all because they're trying to go, well, how can we make it look like it's out? It looks like he's wearing some weird doctor's mask, and I'm not sure I'd want Oogie Boogie be my doctor. So the contrast in the back between the grays and the black, that looks cool. So they put a little effort there, and they put a little effort into the spiders on the cubes. Those are supposed to be, he used to roll dice, so those are like presents that he's doing. He's got a present in his hand, and he has a cane because he's rocking. He's a badass. He has coloration on the top. He has a little Santa hat with purple and I would say a yellowish, and then the white tips on both sides. I like him. He's on a stage. I do like this one. I just wish he wasn't in any of the other ones in the same format, and I wish he didn't have the rosy cheeks and the weird mouthpiece open, or the mask. I'm gonna call it a mask because it doesn't even. If you really look, you see the stitch right there, and then it's like, oh, okay, what is he? What is that? A drawer? Like what? I don't see what the artist was trying to do, and I know I'm repeating myself over and over in all these puzzles. I don't know, I don't care for it. Oh, it's 1242. They're all 42 pieces. Dumbass me. All right, we're on day 11. Just down here on the bottom. Okay, here it is. We're gonna do this little puzzle next, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right, we are on day 11. We have one more day to go. We knew this one was coming. We saw 0 in the beginning. You have a same masked up 0, you know. I don't know. I've talked about 0 already. I talked about the white on 0. He has as I actually made this for a Halloween decoration before I just finally destroyed it this year. It was a big 0 out of foam. I did a really good job on it. My office won first prize on that. We normally, my hallway usually wins because we go all out and we're freaking amazing. Pretty creative when I want to be. I can make some cool things. Not to tote my own horn, I'm pretty amazing. So we have, this has red, and it's like it is a red. It's like a bland red, and this is more like a reddish maroon bloodish color. 0's house is here. He has Christmas lights on. He has a little fence around, and then it's on a platform. I'm not in love with this because I would have rather just had this, right? Each zoomed in a copy of the character and different characters instead of the one that they were all together. Because when they were all together and then you start seeing them just zoomed in with the same image, I'm not a fan of that style, but that might be a style that people like. It's just not for me. So we're going to move on. 0 does have the little pumpkin nose. And we're just going to go on to day 12. The last one is day number 12. Now she's empty. It's all purple. This is your final hurrah. So this one should be your best puzzle. Just because day 12 is Christmas. So hopefully this is our best one that we have so far. Without further ado, let's build it. Okay, I like that Sally was the last day. That's cool. Do I like the same image that Sally was in it from the day 1? They wrapped it up from day 1 to day 12. Again, using the same image. You see a reef in the background. That's this purple thing right here is like a dead reef. I don't know, folks. We've talked about Sally. We know what she looks like. We talked about the face that I don't like on her. Rosy cheeks. Her hair's coming down. That's pretty cool that it comes down from. You can see the detail there. I just don't know what to say about this puzzle. It's easy to build. It's the same image. It's the same image. I don't know what to say. This is your main event. Why not put another character in it, like Santa Claus, like Jack and Santa Claus being together. Like, but I knew they weren't going to do that because it was a stretch. We saw in the beginning what characters were going to be there, and that's what it was going to be. I got to remember the price point was only $5 for me. I don't know how the price point is for you, but I just got to go focus. Eugene, $5 point. You're getting 12 puzzles. You get zoomed in versions of each one. If you liked a particular drawing on it, that's great. Then you get a larger one, so then that would make you feel even better. Just suck it up, Eugene, and be happy. I don't know. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the stop motion, and let's go to the final review. Now that we have all 12 done, cost me $5. I probably should have stared at this. I didn't want to stare at this. I didn't want to look at this, right? I didn't want to see what I was going to get. I hate spoilers in that sense. I like the surprise as I'm going. If I would have looked at this and I would have studied this, I would have said, wowzer. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. You know, like, excuse me. I would have noticed that their mouths are open. Like, I didn't really focus on this when I bought it. I was like, oh, cool, 12-day holiday puzzle countdown. Done. Sold. And then I just never really popped it on the back and kind of saw that all of them are pretty much like, you know, you're reusing the same characters. I didn't study it enough, right? Boom, 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 boom. I really didn't. You know, like I didn't put that in mind. My mind just wasn't there. I was excited. I was going to get different puzzles, and I was like, oh, cool, 12 puzzles. So then I mainly because I have so many advent calendars, I didn't take the time to actually look and see what I was going to get because I was just getting it for you guys. It's super easy. It says ages 10 plus. Yes, 10 plus. $5 if you can get it for $5. Great deal for $5. You get puzzles. They're not my cup of tea, and I really don't like the mouths being open. On that, I have to give it a negative. If it's a theme that you're aware of, or it's a concept, they're like, oh no, Eugene, this is a theme right now. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. We are gonna put all the closing stop motions in now, put some holiday music in. You'll see the reverses of them going away, and I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching this. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe. I'm really trying to go for 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you would be so kind to be one of them, that would be fantastic. So help my channel grow. We've grown. This is our 3rd year for doing advent counters. First year was only, I think, building blocks. Next year we went a little crazy, but this year we're opening the whole box in one. If this doesn't work out the way I hope it does, then we probably won't do advent counters next year. So if you do like this format, please let me know in the comments below that you do like seeing the advent counters, or you like my take on them. This year we went a little crazy on how many we're doing. So it was like one big blowout to see if this is something you're interested in. Should I still not waste my time? But this takes a lot of time. Doing the puzzles, doing the stop motions, doing the openings, doing the reviews, doing the editing. And it is the holiday season. So it's got a lot on my plate. I just don't know if you are into it or not. So please let me know. Once again, I hope you all have safe holidays. If you're seeing it after Christmas, or if you're seeing it for a different holiday, or you're into advent calendars, I think they can work down for any type of holiday 12 days before a birthday. I think that you have usage. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.